Your love is bright as ever, even in the shadows. Baby, kiss me before they turn the lights out. Your heart is glowing, and I'm crashing into you. Baby, kiss me before they turn the lights out. Before they turn the lights out. Oh, baby, love me lights out. In the darkest night, I search through the crowd. Your face is all that I see, giving you everything. Baby, love me lights out. Baby, love me lights out. We don't have forever. Baby, daylight's wasting. You better kiss me before time has run out. Nobody sees what we see. They're just hopelessly gazing. Oh baby, take me before they turn the lights out, before time has run out. Oh baby, love me lights out. In the darkest night, I search through the crowd. Your face is all that I see. I give you everything. Baby, love me lights out. Baby, love me lights out. Oh, you can turn my lights out. I love you like XO. You love me like XO. You kill me, girl, XO. You love me like XO. It's all that I see. I'm giving you everything. Baby, love me lights out. Baby, love me lights out. You can turn my lights out. In the darkest night, I search through the crowd. Your face is all that I see. I'll give you everything. Baby, love me lights out. Baby, love me lights out. Oh, you can turn my lights out.
Just another love song from a simple man. I've been searching for some chords underneath these hands, so I can try to tell you I love you.
I yelled.
You know I need you like your oxygen. Be my atmosphere, let me breathe you in, so I can try to tell you I love you. I've been lost, I've been found, but I know I am now. I am yours. I am yours now and always. Wouldn't dream to be anything more. You take my breath away every night. Still can't believe it when you say you're mine. And I am yours, I am yours, I am yours. I was free falling through the open sky till you smiled at me and you saved my life. And I knew I was put in love you. You got the universe swimming in your eyes. I'm an open book. When you look in mine, you'll find that I was put here to love you. I've been lost, I've been found, but I know I am now. I am yours. I am yours now and always. Wouldn't dream to be anything more. You take my breath away every night. Still can't believe it when you say you're mine. And I am yours, I am yours, I am yours.
Lauren. Wow, here we are. Insert Paul Rudd Hot Ones meme. Almost a year of planning, mommy-daughter dust-ups, corona craziness, civil unrest, apartment quarantines, working from home every day, layoffs, furloughs, uncertainty all around. I know this has been a crazy year for you. Remember when the biggest issue was Badgers versus Notre Dame? I know this is not exactly how it was supposed to go, but I already know that you've crushed it. You've made it into something more beautiful than it ever could have been without the uncertainty. You took your blows, you got knocked down, and you responded like only Low can. I still laugh at myself thinking about bringing you to our freshly decorated apartment post-proposal and seeing the sign, "You're getting married October 3rd. To think all of the surprises were supposed to be for you that night. But that's my Lori, 2 steps ahead with the eyes on her prize. I know you've had help, but this day is yours. Not just because you're the bride, but because you made it happen. You've marshaled the troops, you've turned the vision into reality. I've felt the stress and uneasiness, but I've also witnessed the perseverance. It's been such a joy to see you navigate all of this. You're the Steve Jobs of backyard weddings, babe. I want you to know how sincerely thankful I am to have you by my side through all of this. Our relationship is so easy at times that I take for granted how fortunate I am to have the perfect counterpart. You listen, you consider, you lift me up, and you make me whole again. If this year has taught me anything, it's that you will, without a doubt, be the most incredible mother. You make me fearless, you make us infallible. In short, you run shit. Without your strength and determination, we wouldn't be here, but we are, together through it all. I can't name a single flower or identify the parts of a plant, but I found you in spring 2014, and that's all that matters. I love you so much. Moon, stars, space, I love you, Bubbas.
She can say in her voice, in her way, that she love me. With her eyes, with her smile, with her belt, with her hands, with her money. I am the thesis of her prayers. Her nieces and her nephews are just pieces of the layers. Only one she love as much as me is Jesus Christ and Taylor. I got a feature song singing for my grandma. You sing it too, but your grandma ain't my grandma. Mine's is handmade, pan-fried, sun-dried, southside, and beat the devil by a landslide. Praying with her hands tied, president of my fan club, Santa. Something told me I should bring my
You gotta move it slowly, taking in my body like it's holy. I've been waiting for you for the whole week. I've been praying for you, you're my Sunday candy.
You gotta move
slowly, taking in my body like it's holy. I've been waiting for you for this whole week. I've been waiting for you, you're my Sunday candy. Come on in this house, it's gonna rain, rain down time. It's gonna rain. You better come on in this house.
candy, your peppermints is the truth. I'm pessimistic on Monday, if I had tweaked and missed you. You look so good with the hat on, had to match with the shoes. Came in dressed in the satin, I came and sat in your pew. I come to Christmas for dinner, 50 rolls on my plate. Hella holes in my stocking, holding your pockets in place. I like my love with the budget, I like my hugs with a scent. You smell like light gas while the electricity rent. You sound like why the gospel choir got so tired. Singing this praise on a daily basis, so I gotta try it. You my dream catcher, dream team captain. Matter of fact, I ain't seen you in a minute. Let me take my butt to church.
You better come on
in this house.
It's gonna rain.
It's gonna rain.
Rain down,
Rain down.
It's gonna rain. You better come on
in this house.
It's gonna rain.
It's gonna rain.
Welcome, family and friends. I'm Dan Schneider, and yes, for those who may not know, I am Bill's father. I am humbled and honored to be officiating Lauren and Bill's wedding. We are here at this moment in time to witness and celebrate with great joy the marriage of Lauren Kaminke and Bill Schneider. So let us not delay any longer. Papa John Krebs will set the tone for this wondrous day by reading Let Us Be Grateful.
Let us pray. Let us be grateful for the capacity to see, feel, hear, and understand. Let us be grateful for this incredible gift of life. Let us be especially grateful for the ties of love which bind us together, giving dignity, meaning, worth, and joy to all our days. This is indeed a day which the Lord has made. Let us rejoice in it and be glad. Let us count our many blessings. Amen.
Amen. Amen. Lauren and Bill would like to share with you some of the most important moments and passages in their relationship. They each have written, you may all sit down, by the way. They have each written their own story, and my job was to put those stories together. As most of us know, it began January 2014 in a botany class at UW-Madison by the smallest of chances. That's Lauren's words. Lauren was retaking the class to get a better grade from her first year. Bill was there to fulfill a science requirement. Lauren was on time, probably early. Bill was late. That does have a familiar ring. And guess where the only seat left was located? You got it, next to Lauren. As classes went by, Lauren remembers Bill cracking jokes under his breath, using his dry sense of humor. Bill claims he didn't say a word to her for weeks except to console her on a poor quiz score. However, when Bill found out on Facebook that Lauren was really single, his words, everything changed. They started talking more in class, and Bill was catching up to Lauren after class to walk and talk on their way home, huffing and puffing up Bascom Hill. The first time they went out, get this, was at the Church Key Bar. They stood on the upper level, cracking each other up, observing people on the lower level, and heckling and making stories up about them. Lauren remembers there was a proper date to the fancy deluxe restaurant downtown Madison. Bill picked her up at her apartment like a gentleman, and Lauren wore a skirt. But soon, a major new passage was about to begin. Lauren graduated just 6 weeks after they started talking in botany class and moved back to Chicago. Their long-distance relationship had begun. Bill said he had never done long distance, so Lauren thought they were parting ways. Lauren was telling Bill he was one of the good ones and hoped he'd end up with someone good because he deserved it. The irony, right? Yes. They visited each other often and talked on the phone regularly. But in Bill's words, after she moved, things were good for a while, then she threw the hammer down. I won't go into it, but it was something along the lines of, hey buddy, I understand you're still in college and beers are fun, but get your act together and be a better boyfriend. Point taken. Apparently he did. Don't you just love tough love? A big moment for them? It is for all of us. Soon they were planning their job futures together, considering moving anywhere jobs would take them. Bill created a shared document of job leads and companies titled Bill and Lo Take Over the World. It wasn't them against the world. They were each other's biggest cheerleaders and becoming each other's best friends. As we know, Bill landed his job in Chicago with the help from Lauren, Mark, and Papa Don. As Bill puts it, much love to Papa Don for always paying forward. The last few years have been a lot about family. Bill meeting and spending time with the Kaminkes and the Krebs and their respected extended families, as well as Lauren's friends. Lauren and Bill visiting the Lansings and Schneiders for holidays and other family gatherings. The more time our family spent with Bill and Lauren, the more we loved them, and the more we knew they were meant for one another. Lauren expresses this beautifully. My family genuinely love Bill and consider him family, and that's the highest compliment I can think of. I can think of no better way to complete this part of Lauren and Bill's story than in their own words. First, Bill. It had been clear to me for quite some time that I was going to spend the rest of my life with Lauren. But midway through 2019, I started to get serious about making it happen. I battled through numerous interrogations from the ever curious Kaminky and Krebs ladies. I'm kidding. They were all extremely helpful, and I couldn't have done it without them. I proposed right after a blizzard on Halloween. Don't worry, there were no costumes involved. Below the city lights, I proposed to Lauren on the Chicago Riverwalk. It's been an unforgettable ride to this point. I can't imagine a life without Lauren. To call myself lucky would be an understatement. Now, Lauren. When we moved in together, I was cautiously optimistic, curious if it would show cracks in our relationship as we learned to live together, but it was seamless. It was seamless. I have the good fortune of living with my best friend. We're constantly doing small acts of kindness for one another, like automatically making 2 coffees in the morning instead of just yours, or picking up snacks for the other when you're out doing errands just to make the other person's day better. Our personalities, communication styles, and triggers are so compatible, we know the other will react even before they have a chance. We could read each other and know when to push and when to humbly take a step back. The lucky part of being together since we were 21 or 22 is we've grown into adulthood together, and I truly think we're better people for it. I always think back to writing that text after moving back to Chicago and laugh at the fact that I told him I hope he ends up with somebody he deserves. How lucky I am that I get to be that person. To be continued. Maddie Krebs will now read from Corinthians.
Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud. It does not dishonor others, it is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres.
The time has come, Lauren and Bill, for you to exchange your vows.
All I've wanted for the past 6.5 years is to spend the rest of my life with you. We've joked about this specific memory plenty of times, but it means a lot more to me than just humor. I vividly remember you crying over a piece of barbecue chicken pizza, sitting on a dock at Lake Mendota. It was 2 a.m. You were crying because college was over. It may have been time to move on from Madison to Chicago. It may have been time for us to start our new lives. But in that moment, I knew it wasn't going to be over for us. I love you because you're strong, smart, beautiful, and compassionate. I love how comfortable you are in your own skin. I love how comfortable everyone is around you. I love how doing absolutely nothing with you is infinitely better than doing anything alone. I promise to be there for every success, every failure, and every lazy Sunday. I promise to support you in every pursuit. I promise to buy a Kit Kat every time I go to Walgreens. I promise to give more than I take and to never keep score. I promise to grow, adapt, and recover with you every step of the way. I promise to be your teammate in parenthood. And I promise to tell our children that no matter how awesome Dad is, he's nothing compared to their mom. Most of all, I promise to be myself. That's all I ask of you. I love you.
Can I like lean next? I'm gonna try and project. I'm not good at it though. It's surreal standing here at my childhood home, reflecting on nearly 29 years of a life that's brought me to this moment. Growing up the only girl with 3 brothers in a really close relationship with my dad, people would always joke, wow, it must suck for boyfriends. And I would just kind of laugh and shrug, because it probably was. There's a line that my dad has been drilling into my brain for as long as I can remember. Do you know what I'm gonna say? Low, guys are pigs. So I was ready for it. They prepared me to always be strong, tough, and confident, but what they didn't prepare me for was you. A man who, I don't know how many times in the last few months, has just said, I just can't wait to be married. And you'll say it while I'm wearing the same clothes for like 3 days, watching reality TV while you're cooking me dinner. You're one of the good ones, and it's something I've known since we were just kids in college. And just a few weeks ago, we were sitting on my parents' back porch. You went inside to go get some drinks for people, and you went towards the garage first. And my dad just looked for a second, confused why you weren't going to the kitchen. And he realized it was because you were getting my drink first. And he just turned to me and goes, he's putting you first. He's taking care of you. That's a good sign. It's funny when other people are led into moments like that, because that's just the life I live with you every single day. So I promise to never forget that getting coffee made for you in the morning and dinner cooked for you in the evening isn't the normal, and to always get butterflies. And I promise to always go the extra mile for you, because that's what you do for me every single day. I promise to love you and fall in love with you in every stage of our lives, and to always put you above anyone else until we have little babies. Then you're gonna have some competition. I promise to never filter myself with you, even if that means you have to sit through a few additional details. I'll get there eventually, and I'm grateful that you always just chuckle and you never complain. I promise to always be a little needy, knowing that there's nowhere safer than in your arms, and to flirt with you, even when we've really let ourselves go. I promise to always recognize how good I have it in the good times, and remember how lucky I am that you're next to me when things get hard. I promise to continue to grow into the best version of myself, because the highest standard I can hold myself to is to be the woman that you deserve. And above all, for all the years to come, I promise to always be as honored and as proud as I am right now to be your wife.
That's so much better than mine.
Do you, Lauren Kaminke, take Bill Schneider to be your lawfully wedded husband for all the years of your life?
I do.
Do you, Bill Schneider, take Lauren Kaminke to be your lawfully wedded wife for all the years of your life?
I do.
I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride. I present to you Mr. and Mrs. Bill Schneider. Let the celebration begin.
Honeybee, could you imagine where our lives would lead? That silly ring, it wasn't meant to be. Luckily, I saw in me something I couldn't see. Honeybee, I can't imagine how my life would be.
I'm on board, Mark. Nice to meet you.
That's what we should do to look better. Schneider's side can go.
In the ground we bury the things we carry. Now we're down to our bare feet. May I have this dance to you? Can I say something crazy? I love you. Give me both your hands to you. Let me stand beside you. You're bound to inherit the sins of our parents and all the people we passed through. Now we're down to the last two. May I have this dance to you? Can I say something crazy? I love you. Give me both your hands to you. Let me stand beside you.
You've got your mother's eyes. You've got your grandmother's ring. You've got your daddy's discernment. Girl, you did your thing. Oh, give me one more. 1, 2, 1, 2, always on beat. You must have been born with 2 right feet. I know you've been looking for something concrete. You must have been born with 2 right feet. Said 1, 2, 1, 2, always on beat. I know you've been looking for something concrete. You must have been born with 2 right feet. You must have been born with 2 right feet. Said, I love you more than your mother, more than you love yourself.
May I have this dance to you? Can I say something crazy? I love you. Give me one more chance, give me one more chance, give me one more. Let me stand beside you.
Right here to my left on the doorway, we're going to do the introduction. So I want everybody to rise and put your hands together with a big round of applause for the new Bill and Lauren Schneider.
We gon' make it, we gon' make it, we gon' make it, we gon' make it.
All right, you can get a little louder than that. Come on, let's give it up for them.
I learned the game quickly, and I don't like the rent, so when I fly now, bring my cars on the plane with me. In this case, who's the loser? Ran through a
As you can see, they've taken a little pit stop at our wedding cake. So hopefully you guys had a chance to take a peek at that beautiful wedding cake on the dance floor. They're going to take a moment and cut their cake. If you guys would like to have a seat, you can.
Had it and be the same old that ratted. Who cares? Talk about how we haul then they back.
Work's official, but don't be wanting that.
Why?
Cause they and their mans is lame.
We so for real in the hood, we make candy rain.
I could easily send you to God,
but come and see me at the Plaza Hotel. I might give you a job. If you can't remember the name, all you gotta do.
I want to start by welcoming everyone and thanking you all for sharing this very special, happy occasion with us, the marriage of our daughter, Lauren, to Bill. Having you here means more than you know. It's been a crazy year, and preparing for Lauren and Bill's wedding has provided Allison and I with a positive and wonderful thing to look forward to. And we're excited to have all of you here officially celebrating Lauren and Bill's marriage. Lauren, otherwise known as Pookie, came into our lives with a head full of curls and a big smile, and added many, many smiles and laughs to our lives. Lauren, I got this. Yeah, we're good. You've always pursued life with a quiet confidence and a smile. Whether it was school, sports, work, keeping your brothers in line, helping others, you accepted the challenge without hesitation. And you made it look easy. You continued to live life on your terms and undertook many adventures without hesitation, including skydiving, hated it. Me, not her, hated that idea. Living in Argentina and traveling to Peru. You have a strong commitment to others and have always embraced it, acting as a mentor at work, tutoring for the U.S. citizenship exam. I do pay attention. We're very proud of you as a person and a daughter. Our wish has always been, I got it, for you to find happiness in your life with a partner to share it with. So we're thrilled that you found Bill, or he found you, depending on who tells the story. While we met Bill a number of times early on, it was not until Bill, a.k.a. Ilium D, had ended his rap career that we had the privilege of really getting to know Bill. Yeah, that was a good one. We also enjoyed having Bill and Lauren spend a few weeks with us during the spring lockdown pandemic. Really were impressed by his packing skills. 3 weeks, 1 backpack. Impressive. I mean, we have a large, close-knit family with a wide range of personalities, and Bill fit in right away. While he is already infamous throughout the family for his wit and sense of humor, really more importantly, everyone appreciates how happy he makes Lauren. Allison and I could not have picked a better husband, and we're proud to officially welcome him into our family. In full disclosure, we want to take this moment to apologize to Dan and Mary and the rest of Bill's family for the impact, dilution of the musical talent we are contributing into your gene pool. And I want to clarify, it's not for lack of effort. Knowing this day was approaching, I came up with some brief. I'm looking at my wife. I promised brief. Thoughts for my little girl and her husband. Got it? Life is better when you experience it together. Bet on yourselves. Support each other's dreams. Celebrate your wins. And don't dwell on setbacks. Dogs are awesome, but a lot of work. Babies are even more awesome, but they're really, really a lot of work. And worth every bit of it. Allison and I offer you our congratulations, our love and our support when requested, as you begin your life together. Will everybody please join us toasting Bill and Lauren Schneider. And whoever took the over-under on me crying during that, I think I came close enough to winning that for you.
Hi, everyone. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Hans, and I grew up with Bill in lacrosse. You know, before I get to embarrass Bill for my allotted 3 to 5 minutes, which for some reason he's reminding me of numerous times, I just wanted to say that it means so much to me that you asked me to be up here with you today. And honestly, like, I'm so happy that I got to enjoy this day with you. And I also got to say that, you know, I don't know what I expected from your vows. And I think I can speak for everybody, but I did not expect to start crying. So shout out you, and I'll do my best to try to keep up with you. So, you know, to start off, I just want to say, you know, it might not come as a surprise to a lot of you that even as a kid, Bill was, you know, a bit sarcastic. He was confident, and, you know, he was a bit of a schmooze. But I want to share a few things with you that you might not know. So here are a few of my favorite memories from our friendship. So, age 9, Bill invites a freakishly large, awkward, nerdy kid, me, to hang out for the first time. And since Bill was cool, I become cool by affiliation. Age 14, Bill's rap career officially begins as Flo Nasty drops his debut single of Paper Planes. Age 15, it's becoming obvious that Bill is a lot better than me at golf, and I hate it. Anyways, after a summer of golfing together almost every day, and Bill destroying me every day, we're out one day, and after one hole of Bill just completely destroying me, I walk off the golf course, not saying a word to Bill for that day and for the next few days. Age 17, Bill starts his first varsity football game at quarterback. Yep. His first pass, which, you know, like, you're trying to get some confidence, you're trying to get things going, is to his best friend, me. I drop the pass, and Bill gets benched at halftime and doesn't play again that season. Age 22, Bill and I had just graduated from college, and Bill was still in Madison at the time, and I had just moved out west to Portland. And when I got there, like, I didn't know anyone. I didn't have any friends. I was pretty lonely at the time, and honestly, for the first few months, I would call Bill, honestly, a few times a week, and we would talk sometimes for hours. And I'm sure Bill had better things to do. I don't even know what we talked about, but I do remember that Bill was there for me when I needed him most. And now, at 27, I got to see Bill get married to one of the kindest, most thoughtful, and most patient people I've ever met, Lauren. And I couldn't be happier for you, Bill, and for you, Lauren, and for what's next for the two of you. So please join me in raising a glass to two of the absolute best people I know, Bill and Lauren. Cheers.
I want to start off by thanking the Kaminkis and the Schneiders for putting together this wonderful weekend. And thank you for everyone attending for celebrating this super special couple. If it's not obvious, I'm Lauren's maid of honor. Also, the person that took her to Peru and skydiving, I'm sorry. I met Lauren when we were in 7th grade, around the summer of 2005, so about 15 years ago. So typically when you're getting to know someone, there's just like a getting to know if your personalities fit and seeing if that makes sense. And despite my absolute best efforts, I thought Lauren was great, and Lauren hated me instantly. So to this day, she says, I say I was being nice to her. She says that I was trying to steal her friends. But somehow, after a lot of work entirely on my end, I managed to work my way into her life for good. Even getting her to the pledge at the age of 13 that we would be each other maids of honor, which as of tonight and April 10th, 2021, we will have accomplished that goal to each other. Through the rest of junior high, high school, college, and many, many dashboard confessional concerts, I have learned just how wonderful Lauren is. She is fiercely loyal, shown particularly in my own life by successfully making each and every one of my ex-boyfriends cry when they were mean to me. She is beautiful, she is funny, she's easygoing, and genuinely kind overall, and just one of the best people I know. I'm sure I'm not the only person in this room that can say that their life is better for having Lauren in it, and I'm sure that I'm just as many feel the same way about Bill. When I met Bill, I was cautiously optimistic. All I knew about him is that he won Lauren over in class and by successfully finding a way to walk her home some days. But after meeting him and seeing the way that Bill and Lauren looked at each other, I knew I had nothing to worry about. Bill quickly made me feel comfortable and made the effort that is required and expected for the girlfriend's best friend. As we spent more time together, either at the apartment I shared with Lauren or on couple trips we took together, I can confidently say I am no longer cautiously optimistic, but overjoyed that you asked my best friend to marry her. I have never seen Lauren happier than when she is with you. On our last trip together, I made Lauren and Bill tell me their love story in their own words. Through many laughs and glasses of wine, they concluded that they loved the way their journey came together. I asked what they felt like they learned most from each other. Lauren shared that Bill taught her how to talk more about emotions and be open with them. And Bill shared that Lauren taught him how to take things as they come and let things go. My hope for both of you is that you keep learning and growing through your journey together. So can we please all raise a glass to this wonderful couple? I love you both so much, and I am so thankful you're both in my life. You're welcome.
We just wanted to quickly thank everyone who's here. I can't tell you how true the statement "it takes a village" is in a moment like this, where my mom's or my parents' friends were pulling flowers from their gardens, having their kids shepherd people from my parents' house across Creek. I mean, it's truly been an eye-opening experience just to show what community means. And so with the deepest core of my heart, I just wanted to say thank you to everyone, whether it was talking about different shades of blue for so many months, talking about the lights on the ceiling and the different kinds of tables. You guys have shown incredible patience, grace, enthusiasm, and I just could not be more thankful to have everyone in this room. It's a surreal feeling to actually be here after everything, but just to see it all come together, it's just such a good feeling. And I couldn't sleep last night because I truly was just so excited. So I'm so glad it's here. Thank you guys so much for the patience and everything. Thanks, Ray. And we love you all.
We saw what happened at the ceremony, so if we get too far into it, it's gonna get a little, waterworks and whatnot. I want to thank Lauren because she did this. It looks, and by did this, I mean she really did this. Yes. It's absolutely incredible. You did so much hard work. I'm so proud of you. You taught me a lot about patience and about, vendor management and whatnot. I also want to thank Allison and Mark for putting this all together. And I'd like to propose a toast, one more if we could, to some grandparents who couldn't be here with us, to my Grandma Shirley, my Grandpa Manny, my Grandma Mag, and to Papa Don.
Dear Lord, thank you for the blessing of bringing Lauren and Bill together in marriage today. As they grow in their love, may they be encouraged by those gathered in this room to remember the commitment they made today and the joy that brought them together. May the food we're about to eat bring us strength, and may we all enjoy this time of celebration and love. In Jesus' name, amen.
Don't wanna get ahead of myself, feeling things I've never felt. It's kind of hard for me to explain her personality and everything. Brings me to my knees, oh. She shines me up like gold on my arm. I wanna take it slow, but it's so hard. I love to see her face in daylight. It's more than just our bodies at night. But she's really tempting me, oh. Do you think I'm being foolish if I don't rush in? I'm scared to death that she might be it, that the love is real, that the shoe might fit. She might just be my everything, and beyond space and time in the afterlife. Will she have my kid? Will she be my wife? She might just be my everything and beyond. I wanna bring her round to meet ya. I think you like a candelina. I know that grandma would have loved her like she was her own. She makes me feel at home, oh. Do you think I'm being foolish if I don't rush in? I'm scared to death that she might be it, that the love is real, that the shoe might fit. She might just be my everything and beyond space and time in the afterlife. Will she have my kids? Will she be my wife? She might just be my everything and beyond. I give up, I'm in love, crying out to you. I can't explain. She might just be my everything. Oh me, oh my, I can't explain. She might just be my everything. Oh me, oh my.
Let's have another round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for Bill and Lauren, the new Mr. and Mrs. Schneider. Congratulations to them. We wish you guys the best in many, many years of happiness.
If you leap awake in the mirror of a bad dream, and for a fraction of a second you can't remember where you are, just open your window and follow your memory upstream to the meadow in the mountain where we counted every falling star. I believe the light that shines on you will shine on you forever. And though I can't guarantee there's nothing scary hiding under your bed, I'm gonna stand guard like a postcard of a golden retriever, and never leave till I leave you with a sweet dream in your head.
Try another round of applause for father of the bride, Mark Kaminsky.
You cast your line.
When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. Oh, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand crumble to the sea. I won't cry, no, I won't shed a tear, just as long as you stand by me. And darling, stand by me.
All right, come on, listen to Mary here. She wants you to sing along a little bit. She's wanting to get this party started.
Stand by me, stand by me.
I'm no longer broken-hearted. So glad I came here tonight. And I see you got what I wanted. Baby, you got what I like. I can see that you're watching me. Come over, talk to me. Need you to give me a sign. You got that something sweet that don't come easily. It's what I need tonight. I came here for love, for someone to hold me down. I won't give it up. No, I want you to reach out. I came here for love. I came here for love. I came here for love. I want you to reach out. I'm so ready to get on it. You follow me, we'll be fine. And I'm in too deep. Have I fallen without anyone inside? I can see that you're watching me. Come over, talk to me. Need you to give me a sign. You got that something sweet that don't come easily. It's what I need tonight. I came here for love, for someone to hold me down. I won't give it up. No, I want you to reach out. I came here for love. I came here for love. I want you to reach out. This is what we came here for. We came here for love. I won't give it up. This is what we came here for. We came here for love. I know it's enough. This is what we came here for. We came here for love. I won't give it up. This is what we came here for. We came here for love. I want you to reach out. I came here for love, for someone to hold me down. I won't give it up. No, I want you to reach out. I came here for love. I came here for love. I want you to reach out.
I was lost in a love that was built to lose. And no, all the nights I would lie, try to hide the truth. Got so scared to be lonely, but scared of something new. Painted darkness around me, I see a light in you. All I know, I never felt a love like this. All I know, I never felt a love like this. And it's keeping me awake. I haven't slept for days. All I know, I never say goodbye to the past, it's a victory. And I feel the start of a rush taking over me. Got so scared to be lonely, but scared of something new. Painted darkness around me, I see a light in you. All I know, I never felt a love like this. All I know, I never felt a love like this. And it's keeping me awake. I haven't slept for days. All I know, I never felt a love like this. A love like this. About a single thing, just let me sing to you. You don't have to worry about a single thing, just let me sing to you. Oh.